Yo, what's good? Today I'm gonna be opening a pack of cards that I got from Amazon, like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and let's see what I get. And to be honest, I think in the upcoming days I'm gonna have more packages come, and I'll be reacting to each of them. All right, let's see what I get. Milfy Rabby, unauthorized boot up device. Dogmeat Theo the Iron Punch. Cannot be special with the extra deck. You can only use this effect. My brother is so toxic now because I got all these cards and he can't touch any of them. I'm not sharing any of this with him. Abyss Actor Twinkle Little Star. Execution of the Contract, which is alright. Witchcrafter Unveiling. Kujikiri Curse. Oh. Send one level 9 monster from your hand or field to the graveyard and draw 2 cards. Pretty good. Bellcat Fighter. 3 monsters including a token. When this card destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon 1 Bellcat token in defense position. It's alright for the key summons and synchro monsters and stuff, but it's not really viable. Dragonlock Perrin. I heard this card was alright. Cannot be destroyed by a battle card effects while another monster other than Dragonlock a special summon from the graveyard. During the standby phase, you can detach 1 material from this card and target 1 level 5 or lower monster from your graveyard and special summon it. It's alright. It's pretty good. Glamour Dragon Shell. I already have this card, so I already know what it does. Stardust Trail. If you control a monster that's tributed, except during the damage step. You can summon this card from your hand or graveyard, but banish it when it leaves the field. When a warrior, synchron, or Stardust synchro monster is second summon using this card as material, you can special summon 1 Stardust token, which is a level 1 dragon light monster with 0 attack and 0 defense. You can only use that once per turn. Doombearer Psychopompus. This card is special summon apply this effect whether your opponent has more monsters in their graveyard or spell and trap cards. If they have more monsters, banish this card, and if you do, your opponent banishes 1 monster from the graveyard. If they have more spell and trap cards, send this to the graveyard, and if you do, your opponent sends 1 monster they control to the graveyard. During the end phase of your next turn, when this card is banished, you can special summon this banished card. It's a pretty niche card. If I get the synchro monster, I might use it. Ghost Trick Shot. I think we all know what this does, to be honest. Ogdaic Serpent Strike. Yeah, it's alright. But I'm not going to probably use Reptiles, so I'm not going to use it. GDG Headhunt. Monster Rebirth. If you monster was destroyed by battle this turn, send 1 monster more from your hand, attack your graveyard, then target 1 monster in either graveyard special summon to your field. This is treated as a special summon. Couplet, the Melodious Songstress. I'm not reading the pendulum cards, to be honest. I can't be bothered. Worst mistake that Yu-Gi-Oh has made was adding them. Ooh, an illusion card. Gargoyle, the Steel Seismic Smasher. This card battles a monster, neither can be destroyed by a battle. Makes sense, it's an illusion. You can use each of the following effects of Gargoyle, the Steel Seismic Smasher once per turn. After damage calculation, if your machine or illusion monster battled, you can target 1 of your monsters that's banished in your graveyard, special summon it. If this card is banished from the field, special summon it. It's alright. Ragnaraka, the Samurai Beetle. You can special summon this card from your hand by placing 1 of your banished insect, plant, or reptile monsters from the bottom of your deck. Okay. Sinful Spoil Subdual. Target 1 level 5 or higher illusion monster from your deck and either add to your hand or special summon it, but it's special summon with its effect. You cannot activate its effects during the main phase of this turn. You can manage this card from your graveyard and target 1 face down monster you control. Return it to the hand, then set 1 spell trap card from your hand. It's alright. But you can't activate the set spell trap card. I should Tanola. I'm not gonna read all that. Penguin Ninja. Flip, target 2 spell and trap cards that your opponent controls, return to the hand. You can target 1 penguin monster you control, change it to face down defense position. Yeah, it's alright. But honestly, I thought the penguins didn't lose. Ooh, this one's a good card. Mimicking Man-Eater Bug. You can target 1 monster on the field, destroy it, and if you do, this card gains attack equal to that monster's attack, and then you can change that card's type to this original type. And it cannot be destroyed by battle, and cannot be destroyed by the effects of no monsters with the same type. It's alright. It's pretty niche, but it would have been good in the old days. Treacherous Borg. If you control no monsters, you can special summon this card from your hand by discarding 1 Cyberse monsters. All monsters your opponent controls loses 500 attack. There's so many cards to go through. Raid Raptor Glorious Bride. It's a Raid Raptor card. I don't use Raid Raptors because I don't have the complete Xyz monsters list. I might read them later if I get more Raid Raptors, but let's just see. Emergency Apport. Target 1 of your level 5 or lower physical monsters that are banished or in the graveyard and special summon it. And it's a trap card, so it's not really useful unless it does something insane. Phantasmal Summoning Beast. If I get Uria, Hamon, or Raviel, that'll be pretty good. Goblin Biker Boommock. Once per chain during the main phase with this card is in your hand or graveyard, you can detach one Xyz material from a monster on either field and special summon this card. Also, you cannot special summon Goblin Biker Boommock until the end of the next turn. And it's pretty alright for like combos, although it's kind of like underrated now. Cyberload Fusion, Fusion Summon, Cyber Dragon stuff, blah blah blah. Cyber Dragon Nocketeer. So, I'm not reading all that because most of the Cyber Dragon cards are just like talking about how they can like become Cyber Dragon or something, or like their name becomes Cyber Dragon. So I'm not bothering to read it. Machine Duplication. Target one machine monster you control with 500 or less attacks, but summon two monsters with your deck with the same name as a face of monster. Yeah, it's alright. I'll give it that. Cyber Dragon. I think we all know what Cyber Dragon does. It's like Pot of Greed. Cyber Dragon Core. It just becomes Cyber Dragon. It's not really that impressive. Goblin Toon Gemini Elf. It's been a while since I've seen these cards. This card cannot be attacked the turn it's summoned. If Toon World is on the field is destroy this card. While you control Toon World and your opponent controls another two monsters, this card can attack directly. When this inflicts battle damage to your opponent, discard one card from your opponent's hand. I used to think Toon Gemini Elf was pretty OP. Synchron Explorer. When this card is normal summon, target one Synchron monster in your graveyard special summon that target, but its effects are negated. Sorcery de Fleur. This card is normal special summon, target one monster in your opponent's graveyard special summon to your field, but it cannot attack your opponent directly and is destroyed during the end phase of the turn. Only activate this effect once per turn. And that monster reborn, but more steps because it's level 8. Nightmare Penguin. All face up. I remember this is the main boss. All face up water monsters you control gain 200 attacks when this card is still face up. Target one monster card your opponent controls, return it to the hand. Yeah, it's alright. Violent Prism. With this card sent from the monster zone to the graveyard, you can pay 500 life points and target one monster your opponent controls to click that target to that target. If that equipped monster attacks or his attack gains 1000 attack during the damage job only. Oh, I meant like opponent's monsters. I was about to say that would be ass. Zolga. When this card should be summoned, you might choose this card. This card gains 2000 life points. I remember this card used to be so. I used to like heavily rely on it to win against my cousin. Unknown Synchron. We already know what it does. It's pretty simple. Hidden Armory. Send the top card of your graveyard to the deck. From your deck to the graveyard, add one equipped spell card from your deck graveyard to your hand. You cannot normal summon this turn you activated. Alright. Insector Hornet. Once per turn, you can equip one Insector monster from your hand to the graveyard, equipped to the card. When this card is equipped to a monster, that monster's level increases by 3. Also gains attack and defense points equal to this card's attack and defense points. When this card is equipped to a monster, you can send this equipped card to the graveyard, then target one card on the field, destroy the target. I don't really play Insector, so I'm not sure if it's an alright effect or not. Second Wheel Letter. Control a level 3 monster other than Second Wheel Letter. You can special summon this card from hand in defense position. You can only summon it once per turn this way. When this card is sent to the graveyard and there's an synchro material, you can target one monster in the field with less attack points than the synchro monster that used this card as material and destroy it. It's alright, I guess. If you have like a monster with a heavy attack points, there can only be one. Now this card was insanely powerful when it released. I think it's still like banned, I'm pretty sure, though I'm not sure. Gravity Collapse. When your opponent would summon a monster, send one face of synchro monster controls the graveyard, negate the summon, and if you do, destroy the monster. And also, your opponent cannot summon a monster till the end of the turn. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. At least they prevent your opponent from summoning monsters. Face up exceeds monsters on the field with 2 or more materials cannot be destroyed by card effects. After damage calculation, if Eric exceeds monster, battle the opponent's monster while this card is ready face up in your spell and trap zone, destroy the opponent's monster. The exceeds monster must have 2 or more materials attached to activate and resolve this effect. Minkanko Reflection Rondo. Equipped only to opponent's monster. Blah 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 blah. We know what Minkankos do. Extinguish. It's a rescue ace. Prank Kids Dropsies. Yeah, I think they're not OP now. Fossil Day. That's alright. Pendulum Treasure. Add one pendulum monster from your deck to the actual deck face up. Lingeribo. Yeah, I don't really have cyber sponsors, so I can't really utilize it. Prank Kids Fancies? Okay. Magic Core of the Relics. Cannot attack unless you have an adventure token. This is the worst one, I think. You can only use the effects of Magic Core once per turn. At the end of the battle phase of your adventure token battle, you can set one shot that directly mentions adventure token from your deck. And the last card is Vampire Fascinator. 2 monsters, including a zombie monster, and when this card is linked summon, you can target one monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to field in defense position. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except zombie monsters, which isn't really that hard if you have Zombie World. You contribute one vampire monster, then target one monster your opponent controls. Take control of it until the end phase. That's alright. Support. Alright. Now that I'm done with the first package, I'm gonna start with the second package. Yeah, so I got this. Let me see if I can try to open this. Honestly, I've always wanted to do this since I was young, so this is like a dream come true for me, I guess. Oh my god, there's so many cards. Dude, I gotta spread like a band with all these cards. I have like 4 decks already. Dog, look at all these cards. We're gonna have such a hard time trying to open them all. Okay, let's do this one first. Hopefully we can get through all of them by the time this is over. I can kind of see the bottom cards already, so I'm not really excited. But let's see what we get. Musical Sumo Dice Games. 2 level 6 monsters at the end of the opponent's battle phase. If this card is a monster zone, roll 6 dice. Die. If this effect causes this monster's number to exceed 6, you win the duel. How does it get exceed monsters? This card is already in. Oh, just basically roll a die. If it lands on a space with an opponent's monsters or your monsters, attach it to it. If it has 6 more materials, you win the duel. It's pretty simple. Sonic Bird. Ritual summon this with Sonic Tracker. Reveal as a ritual spell from your hand. Add one ritual monster from your deck whose name is listed on the card. It's alright, I guess. Laundry Trap. Once per chain, if a monster is a normal special summon to your field, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. If this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target 1 card in your graveyard that was sent to this turn to have Laundry Trap added to your hand. Battle Guard Cadet. All Battle Guard monsters you control gain 500 attack points. You can only use the following effects once per turn. If this card is normal special summon, you can add 1 level Feast of the Wild level 5 from your deck to your hand. You can tribute this card special summon 1 level 8 warrior type monster from your hand. It's kind of too late for the Battle Guards, to be honest. Night Sword Serpent. This card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect. You can special summon this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Danger Disturbance Disorder. When a danger monster you control is destroyed in battle with an opponent's monster, you can destroy that opponent's monster. Banish 3 spell and trap cards from your graveyard. Destroy all cards on the field. Also, you cannot special summon any monsters on the field for the rest of the turn except danger monsters. It's alright. Ice Shade Act. Another one. Send 1 water monster from your hand. Graveyard, draw 1 card. If a water monster is controlled by the battle card effect, while this card is in your graveyard, banish this card. Special summon 1 Ice Shade monster from your hand. Graveyard except Ice Shade active. Predaplant Ambue. Middle of this. This card features summon add 1 Predaplant or Predap spell trap card from your deck, graveyard, or face up extra deck to your hand. You can only show. You can target 1 monster your opponent controls with a Predator counter, or 1 monster you control distributed, and special summon 1 Predator monster from your deck. It's alright, I guess. Royal Penguin's Gardens. Card is activated, add 1 penguin card from your deck to your hand, except Royal Penguin's Garden. Once per turn in the main phase, you can decrease the level of 1 penguin monster from your hand, or face up field by 1 until the end of this turn to discard 1 card. I'm not reading all that. Dude, I'm not reading the pendulum cards. I don't care. Rebuilder. Rebuildier. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you can target 1 cyber monster with 1500 or less attack points in your graveyard special summon it. Nah, not good. Heritage of the Light. If a monster's ritual, fusion, or synchro, or summon while a monster with the same card type, ritual, fusion, synchro, or is on the field, you can draw 1 card. Only use this effect once per turn. It's pretty bad. Because it's once per turn. Devouring Sarcophagus. If a monster, while this card is destroyed by battle with an opponent's monsters, you can take control of that opponent's monster. And if you do, it becomes a zombie monster. Also, its attacking defense becomes 0. When a zombie monster is destroyed by battle with that opponent's monster while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card to control that opponent's monster. And if you do, same thing. It's alright. Flandre's Toucan. If this face-up card will leave the field, banish it instead. You can only use each effect of Flandre's and Toucan once per turn. Special summon it. If this card is normal summon, you can target one of your banished Flandre's monsters, add it to your hand, and then immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 winged beast monster. If a winged beast monster is normal summon to your field while this card is banished, add this card to your hand. It's pretty good. Haunted Zombies. Banish 1 zombie monster from either graveyard. Special summon 2 haunted tokens, which are zombie darks with 0 attack and 0 defense with the same level as a banished monster. If this card is in your graveyard, you can shuffle 1 of your banished zombie monsters to your deck, and if you do set this card, it banishes it when it leaves the field. You can only use this effect of haunted zombies once per turn. Magical Cylinders. Set 1 magic cylinder directly from your deck to your graveyard. If this is set from the deck, it can be activated this turn. When you activate magic cylinders, banish a card from the graveyard, and if you do double the damage that's inflicted to your opponent. Wow, it's pretty good. Brave Drive, sorry. Once per turn, when your cyber monster declares an attack, you can discard 1 monster. That attacking monster gains 600 attack until the end of the turn. I need one of the OP hand traps. Rush Warrior. During your damage calculation for war, synchro monster you control battles an opponent's monster. Send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Your battling monster's attack becomes double its current attack during the damage calculation only. Banish this card, then target one synchro monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Scareclaw Acro. You can special summon this card from your hand to a main monster zone adjacent to a Scareclaw monster you control, or in this column, special summon one Scareclaw Acro once per turn this way. There's Scareclaw Acros in the extra monster zones game. 300 attack for each defense position monster you control. It's weird. Hopefully I run into more so I can see it. Therion Yugioh. You only activate this effect once per turn. Target one Therion or synchro physic monster in your graveyard. Special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, equip that card to this card. While controlling equipped monster, Therion monster you control cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects. A Therion monster equipped with this card gains 700 attacks. Also, it gains a second effect listed above as if it were Therion Yugioh. Pretty good. Krotengu. If this card in your possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, or if this card is special summoned from the graveyard, you can target one attack position monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Flunderies and Stree. If this face-up card would leave the field, banish it instead. If this card is normal summon, target one card in your graveyard, either banish it, or then immediately after the effect resolves, you can normal summon one winged beast monster. If a winged beast monster is normal summoned to your field while this card is banished, you can add this card to your hand. Same thing. Again. War Rock Big Blow. I already read this card, so I kind of know what it does. Enemy Controller. Another Mimikyu Manning debug. I might be able to play a set of these if I get another one. Magnificent Magic Key Rafteal. I'm getting pretty good, meta cards. Show a Magic Key card, and you can reveal this card from your hand, then normal summon a Magic Key monster during your main phase. I remember this used to be like a very niche, meta. Although it's getting a little popular. Penguin Squire. Might just make a penguin deck. Cannot be used as a synchro material unless it's for the synchro summon of a water monster. And this monster is set on your field. You can special summon this card from your hand, then reduce its level by 1 or 2. Then you can target one to face up defense position monster you control, or change the face up. And if you do, its effects on again unless it's a penguin monster. Okay. Gunkin Suship Uni. Omega Judgment. Target one monster in your card and you spell and trap zone, and 2 cards your opponent controls, destroy them. Another Brave Drive. Inuku's Ledger Book. Target the 2 monsters your opponent controls, banish them until the end phase, and your opponent gains 1,000 life points for each monster that left the field by this effect. Scareclaw Alternative. Your opponent can only special summon monsters in defense position. Yeah, it's alright, but I need a lot of Scareclaws. Magic Key Battle. Target one normal monster, Magic Key monster, or a Magic Key monster in your graveyard, self-limited deck, and reactivate this card in response to your opponent's card effect. Normal monsters and Magic Key monsters you control are unaffected by opponent's card effect. Divine Dragon Titanomakia. Here banish 3 Divine Titanomakia. Destroy all cards your opponent controls. Oh, so basically if you control 3 of these, then you can destroy everything your opponent controls. Flip Frozen. You can send this card. If this card is sent to the graveyard, change all attack position monsters your opponent controls to the defense position. Bacteria Annulis. Detach one excuse material from monster you control. Then if the detached monster is sent to the graveyard, you can set that card to your field. Okay. Getting some pretty interesting cards. Beat Trooper Assault Roller. Banishing one escape monster from your graveyard. Taking 200 attack for each insect monster you control. When this card is destroyed by battle, add 1 Beat Trooper monster from your deck to your hand. I can combine it with the other card I got. Deity Assault Carrier. Cannot take an attack unless banish a card from your graveyard. If exactly 3 every cards are banished, you can special summon this card from your hand. Another Danger Disturbance Disorder. Another Brave Drive. AI Challenge You. Undaunted Bumpkin Beach. During the main phase of your opponent special summon 3 or more monsters this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand or graveyard. While you control none of the monsters, this attack position card cannot be destroyed by battle. Okay. Star Knight Orbital. Lyceric. Artifact Moltalic. Product Plant Bofulika. Gunship Suship Akura. Backup team. Draw cards equal to the number of cards your opponent controls and place cards from your hand or on the bottom of the deck in any order equal to the number of cards you drew. During that phase, if your opponent controls more cards than you do while this card leaves the field, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. Okay. The last 2. Heroic Challenger Knuckle Sword. If you control a heroic monster except a level 1 monster, special summon this card. This card is normal special summon. You can basically become the level of the other card. You can't declare an attack for the rest of the turn except with these monsters. Sonic Tracker. You can use this to ritual summon Transonic Bird. Okay. So I basically have everything I need for the Transonic Bird meta, I guess. Yeah. So far, this is pretty good, but I think the rest of these cards are common now. Although I hope I get some really powerful synchro monsters. Apex Predation. If you normal send a monster, destroy all special monsters on the field. Till the end of your next turn, after this card's effect, you cannot normal summon or set. Okay. Reptile Nyami. Another reptile card. Probably won't use it until I get like a lot. Okay, another Nyami. Another Penguin Squire. Undaunted Bumpkin Beast. Another Brave Drive. Another Magic Key Mafteal. In the Kuz Legend book. Kobold Hedgehog. Might make a new synchro deck. Night Sword Serpent. Rebuildier. Ice Jade Tanola again. Giant Starfall. Need to play can activate effects of monsters without a level. In response to this activation, target one face monster on the without a level on the field for the rest of the turn. Any battles involving the target is halved. GD Assault Carrier. Another musical sumo dice games. Penguin Ninja. Gemini's Lord Star. It's treated as a normal monster while facing on the field, and while this card is a normal monster in the field, you can normal summon it to have those effects. If it's normal special summon, add one spell trap card from your deck that has Gemini monster in your deck, and this card becomes a machine monster, also against 500 attack. It's alright. Soul Blackout. Target one mirror monster you control and two cards your opponent controls, destroy them. And this card has advantage, you can special summon one Soul token. Another Reptile Nyami. Can I just have more? Therian Bull Aim. Target one Therian and one time monster you control, special summon this card. If you do equip that monster to this card. Predator Plant Bislep. If I get more Predator Plant cards, I might actually use it. Another Gunkin Suship Shiraru. If you call Gunkin Suship Shiraru or just Xyz monster that has Gunkin Suship Shiraru as a material, special summon this card from your hand. Another Magic Key Maftail. All I need is Xyz monster now. Gunkin Suship Uni. Starry Night Orbital. Another Ledger Book. Sword Soul Blackout. Night Sword Serpent. Other Magic Key Maftail. Sword Soul Blackout. Starry Night Orbital. Starry Night Orbital again. Another Suship Shiraru. Hero Challenger Morningstar. Control two or more monsters. You can special summon this card from your hand. This card is normal special summon. Add one heroic spell trap card from your deck to your hand. Penguin Ninja. Flungeries and Toucan again. Threshold Board. Speedroid Double Yo-Yo. Sword Soul Blackout again. Ice Jade Tanola again. Night Sword Serpent. I think all these are repeat cards now to use for Carrier. Threshold Board. Sword Soul Blackout again. Sky Striker Mecha Modules Multi-Roll. Ooh. I used to have a Sky Striker deck. Maybe I could use it with it. So who knows. I'll put like the cards I want aside. Laundry Trap. Beat Trooper Squad. Night Sword Serpent. Flip Frozen. Vincent Suship. Okay, hold on. Let me organize the cards I have now. I want to put aside my rare cards and the cards that I want aside. I'll hide them somewhere like underneath this. I'll open the rest. I think the rest now are going to be common cards and more like repeats. So I'll try to make them faster. I do have cards coming in the future, so hopefully I can get through them as well. Alright, let's see. Another Mimic Humanity bug. So I have a triple. I'll probably save that for later. I'll get the Penguin Cleric. I can actually make a Penguin deck now. Ice Shade Octi. Thunder Speedroid. Double Yo-Yo. Abyss Keeper, 2 water monsters, some fish monster. Okay, whatever. Another Nyami. Are you serious? Supreme Sea Mare. This card knows special summon same aqua monster for protect your graveyard except the Supreme Sea Mare. During the phase, tribute this card and then add 1 aqua monster from your graveyard to your hand. And only use it if I want to return. It's alright. Another Brave Drive. Spearoid Card Turbo. If I get like the Clear Wing Secret Dragon, I might use it. Okay, Silence like Cascade. Basically, if you control a Link monster, especially on one of its Link materials. Fangly, the Soldier Palm. Now that I have multiple, I might use this because I used to like love this card. Pendulum Scale. I'm not reading Pendulum cards. I'm not gonna use them ever. Another Giant Starfall. Might play like a triple set Dogma Ticaturgy. Magic Key Locking. Backup team. I really just want like a hand trap or something. Night Sword Serpent. Gunkin Suship Shiraru Carrier. Now that I have this card. Yeah, it's pretty good. So General Probe. Each time a Symphonic Warrior card is activated, place one Symphonic counter on this card. Remove 3 Symphonic counters from your field to add 1 Symphonic monster from your deck to your hand. If you normal special summon this Symphonic card, you can add 1 Synth Amplifier from your deck to your hand. Omega Judgment again. Break the Destiny. Target 1 level 8 or higher Destiny Hero monster or 1 Destiny Dragoon. You control destroyed, and if you do, your opponent gives to the next main phase 1. Okay. Detonation Code. If you control Topologic Link monster. Reverse Shard. Change as many other monsters in the field as possible to the defense position. Then return as many spell trap cards from the field to the hand. Then each player can set their spell trap cards from your hand up to the number of return cards from their hand. Another Therian Bull Aang. Sonic Tracker. Beat Trooper Assault Roller. Again. Another Fangly, so I have a triple. General Pro. Scareclaw Alternative again. Calvis and Magic Key Sky Blaster, so I have the normal monsters, so I can use them if I get Alexi's monster. Gold Knight. Apex Predator. Scareclaw Balone. Special summon this card from your hand to make monster stone adjacent to a Scareclaw monster you control or in a column. Then you can only special summon it once per turn display. If a Scareclaw monster in your action zone monster attacks the defense position monster, inflict critical battle damage to your opponent. Yeah. 2 Toads with 1 string. Activate this card by targeting 1 monster in your opponent's graveyard. Special summon it to your opponent's field, but negates card effects. Also, with this card is essentially weird out because when the equipped monster is used as a material for a fusion, synchro, and season to make one summon, you can take control of that monster. Okay. Vivid Tail. Target 1 card you control. Return it to your hand. This card is in your graveyard. You can target 1 face of card you control. Yeah. Set this card and banish it if you lose the field, and if you do, return that face of card to the hand. So it's not really useful if you set it. Another Night Sword Serpent. Another Gunkip Shirari class carrier. I think it's the same card, right? Yeah, same card. Again. Flip Frozen. I'm not getting any good cards. Algul Mazira. Need some crazy zombies. Ice Jade Curse. Ancient Warrior Savage Dong Yang. When you control a level 7 Ancient Warrior monster, your opponent must pay 400 life points to activate a card or effect. To go to normal special summon, you can add 1 level 7 or higher Ancient Warriors monster or 1 Ancient Warrior spell trap card from deck to your hand. Doom Bearer Psycho Pomps again, but I don't have any zombies or monsters. Night Sword Serpent, Reptali Recoil. You target 1 monster with 0 attack and 1 dark monster reptile. In your graveyard, destroy the monster in the field. If you do special summon the monster from your graveyard, your opponent activates a monster effect. You can target 1 monster your opponent controls with 0 attack to control of the card. Then special summon 1 reptilian token to your opponent's field. Okay. Daunted Bumpkin Beast. Sunlit Sentinel. This card. Once we're doing this event, we can actually this card destroyed. Your graveyard, you can special summon this card. Destroy all cards your opponent controls in this card's column. Okay. Atlantean Dragoons. All your level 3 Sea Serpent monsters can interact directly. Add this card is to give it to activate a wild monster's effect. I will Sea Serpent monster, Dragon monster can attack your hand. Then the last card is Apex Predation. Alright. I have to get something really good in this last set, please. Please. I'm begging. Might be screwed. Alright, let's see what I get. Another Speed Roaring Card Turbo. Break the Destiny. Put up an Abyssal Blip. Battleguard Cadet. Despia, Theater of the Brandon. Fusion with the monster using monsters from your hand to field as a fusion material. Just summon it. I'll keep this to the side. So because I don't want my brother to have it. Another Mimikyu Maneater Bug. Yamatako Orochi. This card can be treated as level 8 monster when this is used for a single monster. A single monster that uses this card as a material gains effect based on its original level. 8 or lower, gains 800 attack and defense. 9 or higher. If this card attacks the defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage. Kind of lame. Night Flight. Target 1 face of monster control. Return a face of monster to your hand. And if you do for the rest of the turn, neither player can activate effects of cards with the return card's name. Brave Driver again. Heritage of Light. Penguin Squire. Penguin Cleric. I need like a Penguin Synchro Monster. Magic Key Battle. Backup Team. Symphonic Warrior Guitars. Ichiku's Ledger Book. Predaplan Triatis. Symphonic Warrior Rocks. It's alright, I guess. It's my first Synchro Monster. It's a Pendulum. Are you serious? Amphibious Goroth MK11. While Lumi's on the field, this card gets over to attack. Also cannot attack directly. While Lumi's on the field, you can target one of his water monster on the field. Destroy it. You can only use the effect of Amphibious Goroth MK11 once per turn. Sword Soul Assessment. Banish up to 5. Okay. Heroic Champion John Reaper. The first time each warrior monster you control will be destroyed by a battle card effect. Each turn it's not destroyed. You can only use effects of Heroic Champion once per turn. You can attach 2 materials from this card, then target 1 level. Rank 4 warrior monster from your graveyard special summon, and if you do this card's attack becomes equal to that monster's original attack. When an attack is declared involving your opponent's monsters, you gain life points equal to half its attacks. Okay. Summon Sentinel again. Anarchy Man-Eater Bug, I have 3. Threshold Borg. For Marble Machine. Miller Danger. Magic Key. Macteel. Pendulum Scale. Apex Predation. Spruder Marble Machine. Penguin Squire. Giant Starfall. Starry Night Orbital. War Rock Medium. Naturia Tulip. Okay. Speedroid. Double Yo-Yo. Domari at Ignister. Which all links each monster? Okay, it's only for link's sake. Starry Night Orbital again. A Gun Consume Shirari that I need. Summon Sentinel again. Flip Frozen. Lord Orochi. Raken, the Heavy General. That's her. Yeah, it's alright, I guess. Might keep this to the side for later just in case. Therian Belain. Mimikyu Man-Eater Bug again. Therian Borg. Night Sword Serpent. Penguin Squire. Silent Crossripe. And then Branded Bond. Ooh, I'm definitely keeping that to the side so I can find it. But yeah, that's it, I guess, for now. Well, I'm going to probably release the next one, and I'm probably going to organize all my cards now. See ya. Peace.